Hi everyone. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you went to the dentist? Just a regular checkup, not because something hurt, but just to stay on top of your health. I feel like most people, it's probably been longer than it should, and I get it, life gets busy, but what I want to talk to you guys about today are why those dental visits every 6 months are actually a big deal, not just for your teeth, but for your entire body and your overall health. Regular dental visits and cleanings every 6 months are a crucial part of preventive health care. They help you avoid the development of gum disease and avoid other serious health condition risks that are linked to oral health. So, today I want to kind of talk to you guys about what exactly periodontal disease and gingivitis is, that connection between gum disease and other medical problems in the body, like diabetes and cancer, and then also how visiting the dentist every 6 months help prevent gum disease and these other health complications. So, let's start off with what exactly is gum disease. The most common oral health problems that sneak up on people are gingivitis and periodontitis. So, gingivitis is the mild early stages of gum disease. It happens when plaque builds up on your teeth and makes contact with your gums, which irritates your gums, causing inflammation. And the thing is, with gingivitis, that it doesn't really hurt. So, that's why people often don't realize they have it. But luckily, gingivitis can be reversed with good home care and routine dental cleanings. Your hygienist scrapes away that plaque and tartar off your gum line, which helps your gums heal and become healthy again. But if gingivitis is left untreated, it can turn into periodontitis, which is not reversible. This is a much more serious disease. It is when the bacteria spreads below your gum line and starts damaging the bone that supports your teeth. So at this point, you would need a deeper cleaning called an SRP or a scaling and root planing. This is when they clean under the gum line and smooth out all the roots on your teeth so that the gums can heal. Some early signs of gingivitis. You might notice redness, swelling, bleeding when you brush, maybe even bad breath. And without treatment of gingivitis, this turns into periodontitis. And then without treatment of periodontitis, this can lead to gum recession, loose teeth, tooth loss. And again, it doesn't really cause pain until it's really advanced, which is why regular visits are key for catching it early. So I have inserted the stages of periodontitis. The picture all the way to the left is gingivitis, which to some people might look like fine, healthy gums, but in reality, it is gingivitis. It's the inflammation of the gums. And then we have periodontal disease. And then on the very far right side, we have advanced periodontitis. So this transition from gingivitis to periodontitis can happen to someone within a year, within 5 years, 10 years. It just depends on the person, which also kind of shows why it's so important to do these checkups with the dentist and with your dental hygienist, just to see, catch those early signs of gingivitis if you do have it, and then kind of monitor the progression of this disease because it's different in every single mouth. So now let's zoom out of the body for, or the mouth for a second, because your mouth is not separate from the rest of your body. The health of your gums and your teeth can actually affect your overall health. So people with periodontal disease are at higher risk for cancer, especially oral cancers like tongue cancer. Um, there was a study that found that with every millimeter of bone loss in your mouth, your risk of tongue cancer goes up more than 5 times. And if you have diabetes, gum disease can make it harder to control your blood sugar, and vice versa. So people with diabetes and severe gum disease are 3 times more likely to die from heart disease than those without it. So even if you don't have other health conditions, inflammation from gum disease can still affect your heart, your brain, and your immune system over time. There is something called the oral systemic connection. This is when there is chronic inflammation in your mouth, like with gum disease. Bacteria can then enter your bloodstream through your gums and spread. So that constant immune response increases the risk for serious health issues like the cancer and the diabetes and the heart disease and things like that. So, this is why those 6 month checkups aren't just about clean teeth, they're about early detection and prevention in the mouth and the all the body. So when you visit the dentist, they do more than just poke around. They perform something called periodontal charting. This is when they measure the depth of the pockets between your teeth and your gums. They'll call out numbers. It can go from 1 to 8. They're by millimeters. One, twos, and threes are good, healthy gums. Fours are signs of inflammation, which are gingivitis, which mean you would need a gingivitis cleaning. And then fives and above are signs of bone loss and periodontal disease. This is not something that you can see with the bare eye. You can't feel these changes happening yourself, but your dental hygienist can catch them before they get any worse, and they measure them, so they are the only ones that can tell these things, unless you have advanced and it's visual signs of it when you smile. But they also take x-rays, which are super important for spotting problems that you also can't see with the naked eye. X-rays reveal bone loss under the gums, tartar under the gums, hidden decay between teeth, even things like abscesses, tumors, and catching those early signs can make a huge difference in your health and also in your wallet down the road. And then, of course, there's the cleaning itself by your dental hygienist. They use tools like a scaler that remove hardened plaque, where they can feel for calculus and tartar under the gum line. They use Cavitron, which uses vibration and water to break up the tartar, and then the polishing tool at the end to smooth everything out. These tools clean in places that your toothbrush and floss normally cannot reach, especially under the gum line. You can't really get under there too well with at-home care. But a fact that I thought was really interesting was that Balanced Dental Studio noted that it takes less than 3 months for harmful bacteria to start building up on your gums. So that just goes to show why 6 months is the magic number for your dental checkups. It gives your dentist a chance to remove that buildup before it becomes a bigger issue. So, here is a little, like, just what I hope you take home from this. Regular dental visits help prevent gingivitis and periodontal disease, which can cause long-term damage if ignored. Gum disease isn't just about the mouth. It's not just a mouth issue. It's linked to serious health problems, diabetes, cancer, heart disease. The 6-month cleanings, x-rays, and periodontal charting aren't just a routine. They're powerful tools for protecting your oral health and your overall health. Your oral health is a reflection of your overall well-being. So don't wait until something hurts. Be proactive. Take care of your teeth. Take care of your teeth. Make that appointment because you're taking care of your whole body by doing that. So thank you guys for listening.